Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Looks like Faber Farming is joining us already this morning. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. How is everybody doing on a fine Sunday morning? Excellent, excellent. We are going to get right after it, and we're just going to jump in and start streaming. We are, hey, Pro Farmer DK and Faber Farming. Welcome into both of you. We are going to get started right away here. However, I do have a slight steering issue that I have to correct here for just a moment. See if we can get that sorted. There we go. That's a little bit better for our steering. How are you guys doing this morning? Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to go see if we can get this flax taken care of this morning. We have a little bit start on our northern fields of flax, so we're going to go see if we can get those whipped out. Good, glad to hear it, Pro Farmer. I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. So we've got Sunday morning stream up. We've got the coffee going, and we got a little bit of farming. Can't think of a better way to start the week. So that is what we got going on here. So we're just going to run the versatile up here. We're going to need this for the cart. So better check our traffic. Good there. So what is new and exciting in the world this morning? Don't have too much going on. I think I can do this in drive, sort of. So we're coming over here to field 23. We've got the combine and the truck and the swather and the baler up there already. We got the other two fields up there. What were they? 53 and 22 are done. So we're going to get the rest of that big field taken care of. See if we can't get it baled as well. That is true, Pro Farmer. That is true. It is a life. I love it. So that is what we've got going on today. So we'll see how we were going last live stream on Tuesday. We had some trouble with course play, and I think it was mainly operator error. I was not waiting near long enough to let course play do its thing in the background. I wasn't giving it enough time. So note to self, create those courses before we start streaming. So, but we've got it going, and it is I did test it a little bit after the stream Tuesday, and we got her going, so we should be okay to get started there. And hopefully we can get out there. There is our menagerie of equipment. So and there's our cart. I would like to try auto drive again, running the tractor course here for us. First, I want to get the swather going so we can get ahead of this. Courseplay did kind of pick a unique angle here for us, so we're going to have to we're going to have a bunch of short rows to deal with here, unfortunately. So first thing we're going to do is get rid of most of those guys for you. And we're starting at the nearest. There we go. Oh, we did miss a little bit there, didn't we? Yeah, we have to come back and get that. I can't handle that just laying there. There we go. Okay. So we got the MacDon swather with our 40-foot header rolling here. We'll just kind of check in. Good morning, Vanessa. How are you? Welcome in, ma'am. Hope you're doing well this morning on a fine Sunday. Oh, he's got those goofy angles going. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it so we don't have to jump through him every time. Okay, so we're about half full on the truck. A little bit more. So let's get this guy rolling. I know, riding over some windrows there. Just gonna go up this way here just a little bit. That is awesome, Vanessa. No idea where our swather is going now. We're just going to trust that the horseplay knows what it's doing. Which can be a stretch sometimes for sure. So, whoop. What are we doing there? Okay. There we go. Worker to do which? Vanessa, swathing? Certainly do. It's course play, so it's not a regular in-game worker. And right now he's just taken off out in the middle of the field. So I don't have actually any idea what he's doing. So that could be good. It could come back to haunt us. We shall see. So for right now, we're going to go combine up a load. And we'll worry about getting our auto drive set up with the for the cart to unload us. We know that didn't work out too well, but I also did not have the updated version of auto drive, so we got that updated. No, Vanessa, I'm picking up the swaths, but I could automate it and have the course play pick up the swaths for sure. And we might do that once the swather is done. We might have the combine picking up swaths, and we can start on the baling. But we shall see how the swathing goes for first. So that is our plan for now. So we shall see. Okay. Actually think we got this guy. Oh, Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Every time, isn't it? Every time. I tried to set it up with just one headland, and that is not going to be enough for him to turn around. So that will be... Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Why does this not... Where's our head? Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. We got it. All is well, citizens. All is well. We'll just have to do a little bit more babysitting of horseplay than what we thought. So, it's alright, though. It's alright. Yep, I know. Pro Farmer, I know. Should have done 2 headlands, but I was a little preoccupied at the end of the last stream trying to get it going. And so when the course went through with 1 headland, I just sent the swather on his way, and, well, we all see how that turned out. So we are going to copy that one, and we can jump back over here to the combine. And if we need to, those are double ones, so I don't know which way that's sent. So we're not going to let horseplay take over here just yet. We're going to do that. Yep, and I do believe South Sask and BC Bueller have an update for the map, or for the swather pack, or both. That eliminates the cutting of the grass on the edges. I've noticed it's not as bad with flax as it is with some of the other crops. So I'm not sure if there's something there or what's going on, but I know they have an update for it, so it just has not come out yet. So. We might just have to get the old... I should get this little piece picked up here. Yes, the swathing add-on mod is out, so that is correct. I meant an update to this map. That I don't believe is out yet. They did some tweaking to the map, adjusted a couple of the yields that they weren't happy with, and then somehow they changed the mechanic or something so that you don't pick up all the grass on the edges. So when that comes out, we will obviously grab that and see. But like I said, for the flax, I haven't seen it as bad, you might say. But our swather is stuck yet again. At least he's not driving right up on the fence. That helps. So. Really could cause some havoc and go bail that outside strip and Watch the swather get stuck on all the bales. No, that'd be a terrible idea. You're right. You are right. So once we have all of this completed, we'll see what it takes to get a little bit of lime down on these fields and get them plowed together. And then we can work on selling our crops. That was the other update to the map, is they are working on fixing the train, so the train works. So, but yeah, once we get the crop finished, we can get some of it sold. Some of it doesn't sell until the middle of the summer. We'll get sold what we can, get through the harsh Canadian winter, and we'll have to do some snow moving. That'll be a fun stream. So let's go through some of those mod sites and find some good snow removal equipment. So what map are you working on slaying the trees there, Vanessa? I will apologize, Pro Farmer, but I'm not sure what a snovel is. A shovel. Oh, there is a shovel in the mod hub, isn't there? If that's what you're talking about, I'm assuming. Go out on the limb there, but yeah, I should try that. Oh, you're on the Blackwater. Okay. And I saw that Blackwater got an update to it as well. Sounds like you guys were working with Josh a little bit on getting some of his fancy grass textures in there. That's pretty cool. Josh does a great job with that grass. Oh, okay. Go check on our swather. Told you. Now we're going to be stuck on the fence because I drove us right into the fence. Sort of comforting how all these fine folks just stop and go ahead and watch my guy get just parked and caught up on the fence there. That's super nice of all of them. So we are just going to take over by hand and cut these last couple of strips here. Because there's only about 6 passes here, and then we know we won't get hung up on the fence. Oh, Silver Eagles is done too. That's very cool. I knew he was getting close. I saw a couple of, he was streaming yesterday, wasn't he? I was unfortunately tied up with prom and all that has to do with prom, so I was not able to do much watching yesterday or much lurking, so. Oh, silage bales. That's where the money's at, isn't it? That is where the money's at. I'm going to have to do some silage streaming. Yes, I did say prom. So my oldest went to prom with her boyfriend last night. Yeah, I know. Forestry may be the moneymaker, Vanessa. I won't argue that with you, but I just have zero, big old fat double zero, desire to do any forestry at all. So now my only hang up here is going to be, don't know. Makes two of us pro farmer. I never went to one either. So that's awesome, Vanessa. That's cool. I applaud those that can do it. I just can't. It's just not. I mean, it's a great great avenue to have in the game. Create some awesome storylines and whatnot. I just, yeah, not for this old Montana boy. So that is one of the many great things about this game. Is it almost like creates something for everyone. So, yep, exactly. So, back up and get that little piece, and then I suppose it should yield great after I drive over it 3 or 4 times, right? So, alright, I do have to pull this course play up just a minute here to figure out what is going on here. Because I think we're going to have to see where course play takes us after this. Because I honestly have no idea where it's going to go. So, oh, it's going to take us over to that little guy right there to get that little bit. So, this could be fun to see where the course play takes us here. Okay, we're just gonna let him. Morning, Dirt Farmer. How are you, sir? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning so far. %full. Good morning, Thundery. How are you, sir? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. How is the start to everybody's week so far? Mine started with a whole bunch of sleep and farm sim and coffee. Can life really get any better? Weekend is good, Dirt Farmer. We survived prom last night for the family, for my daughter. So, got that rigmarole out of the way. So, and now we just got a chill Sunday of streaming. So, head out, grab some lunch a little bit. I believe the little kids, my youngest daughter has a couple of friends coming over for the day, so we are not going to make it back to anywhere with our full combine. Absolutely, Pro Farmer. You can't start the day without some coffee. Vanessa is throwing out some links there for us if you guys haven't. Most of you guys know each other, checked each other out, but for a couple of the new folks that are here, make sure you check out these other people. They do an amazing job of creating content. So we're just going to cruise around here, get to a spot that's a little easier for us to get to with the cart to unload. And the MacDon is still rolling, so we're good there. Alright. We're gonna pull the tarp off. Sneak around the straw swath here, and go unload. Yep, I just managed to catch it. I was actually, I was watching on the sim dashboard screen that I have up, so I had it timed just right to when I was full. I just picked the header up and kept on going. So, did anybody fall victim to any of the big trying to think what they're called now, and I'm drawing a blank, April Fool's pranks yesterday? I was reading about 3 of them and about ready to panic when I realized what day it was yesterday morning. So that ended up being not too bad, I suppose, but I was actually disappointed to see one that can't come out. I don't know if any of you guys follow. I doubt any of you are quite as big of farming and farm sim nerds as I am. But MacDon had a great one where they made it look like they were going to take their swather and make a very mini version of it and turn it into a lawnmower that you could sit on, drive and everything. You had the handles coming up through the cab and a seat on the backside. I was actually super disappointed with that one, that it was a joke. I took a screenshot of it, sent it to my salesman friend at the dealership and said, hey, I'm going to need a quote on this as soon as you can. That's your top priority Monday morning. And he laughed and texted me back. So, yeah, Thunder, you know what I'm talking about. So, but other than that, I didn't, like I said, the first couple of them got me, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's April 1st. So, my cousin, who is a firefighter in Iowa, whoa, and we are stuck. I did not think that ditch was that. And we get it by... Nope. Alright, well, if you guys would... Yeah. Thanks, Pro Farmer. Yeah. If you guys would just turn your heads for a minute here, we'll get this combine unstuck and be back to our regularly programmed streaming. So there you go. You guys didn't see a thing. There won't be anything on the replay, nothing. Oh, and I'm going to drive right back into it. Aren't you guys glad you woke up and joined such great streaming content this morning? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, we are going to go over here and see if we can get this gleaner to run horseplay for a little while. And then we are going to go finish up the swathing because that swather is doing nothing but getting into trouble. So I think we want to start on these little short rows way over here. Yep, that's what it's coming to, Vanessa. So I'm just going to have to do it myself. After all, if you want something done right, you just got to do it yourself. Okay. I just hope he can make these corners. I'm trying to figure out where horseplay started these short ones. Is it here? Must be here. Must be here. Alright, so we will well, that's not real far, but we'll let him do his thing. We will get rid of this mess. Try not to drive over most of the crop. And I am ignoring chat here for a moment. I do apologize. While I get lined up over here. Exactly, Thundery. Exactly. That's right. Don't let BigSky near the expensive equipment. He can't handle the responsibility. So, I was kind of toying, figuring that I'd have to do that weird kind of goofy, all those goofy short rows on that other side there. So, I was kind of planning for that. But that's right. Nothing like a Sunday morning coming in and getting abused by chat. I'm kidding. I totally deserve it all. You guys are great. I can't think of a better way to spend a Sunday morning. So, might have to dig the old roller out and see if we can smooth out this field just a little bit. See that header bouncing like crazy all the way through. Oh, there's no way BigSky drives this perfect the whole pass, is it? Oh. Not a chance. Not a chance. Well. Oh, see? Missed a little piece there. Told you I wasn't going to make it. Alright, let's get in here. We're just going to start with another headland here. Trying to make these rows as straight and as long as possible so that we don't have to spend the entire stream turning around. That's the goal. Thank you, Eric the Crazy Viking. Appreciate the support, sir. Welcome into the stream. Hopefully you can hang out with us for a bit, but if you cannot, I do understand. Oh, there it is. Blunder one for the morning. So distracted and excited that Eric the Crazy Viking is here. I just fumbled the whole thing up. Alright, let's see if we can get this stream back on track. There we go. Ooh, now my electronics are talking to me. No idea what was going on there. That was weird. All right. Yeah, exactly. Thunder electronics. Okay. This looks like a nice little run to do some GPS. Because we know GPS or BigSky can't drive hardly by itself. So hopefully seriously, come on. Alright, now I can chat with you fine folks and hopefully have a little bit better success cutting the rest of this flax off here. So not a problem, Mr. Viking. We do appreciate you stopping in. Enjoy that supper for sure, for sure. We are glad you stopped in. No. I didn't, Vanessa. But if I'm talking funny, the inside of my lip is kind of chewed up where I was biting it to keep from. So, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that happen, and she was super excited to go, and the boy she went with, the young man she went with, is a pretty cool kid. So it was fun to see them go and have fun and get that experience for them. That was pretty cool. So. Oh, Gleaner is running around. What's he doing over there? I have to check here. He's only 38%. Okay, that's not terrible. Your daughter went 3 times and your son went once. Oh, okay. That's what I am told, Vanessa, is that's the best part, is you get to see them, hang out with them, and then when they get crabby and sick of it, you get to send them home. So I am quite a ways off from that, Lord willing, but alright, let's see here. I can get that. Didn't quite get it. That little piece, perfecto. Alright, let's go. And I think we're gonna want our okay there. Should be. All right. So, what else? Have I missed anything? Oh. All right. Ah, yes, I remember too. That was a not fun age for any of my children. So. That's what we will do here. We'll just make some nice longish swans this way. Ooh, a second one coming this summer. That is exciting, Vanessa. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. I don't think anybody in our... Nope, take that back. Two of my cousins out in Iowa, out in Chad's neck of the woods. They are going to be having babies this summer as well. So... let's see here. Is this one going to take us... You GPS, you. There we go. Alrighty. You got about an hour trip to see her. Well, that's close. That's pretty good. So at least it's not that nothing crazy far away, that's for sure. So and this will put a wrap on swathing for us. I think that should finish up our swathing. Looks like we got all of the bits and pieces. So we can cruise. And well, oh, let's see, we are just gonna park him in the corner of this field for now. And I think, perfect. Alright. Yeah, there you go, Pro Farmer. That helps to have the missus for babies, that is for sure. Alright. Where is a good place? Because we're going to come out of the field and go down that way. I'm trying to decide a good place to park this truck. Actually, I think there is a... So we could come in here. That's maybe what we'll do, but we have to move the swatter for that. We're going to use both of our entrances here. Our field entrances. Yeah, exactly, Thundery. Exactly. Yeah. Wait a minute. I see what you did there, Thundery. It's hysterical. I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. Um, so what I'm thinking is we are gonna come in one entrance, go out the other, and just set our waypoints for auto drive in there. Now I don't remember if we do have to set up a course from scratch. Dodge was not a very patient Dodge. But I do believe we can come down and start our course off of these other ones, I think. I think. Nope, we are already too far. Because course play, nope, not course play, BigSky was not paying attention. See, this is why you don't chat and drive, kids. Just remember that. Chatting and driving is always dangerous. No matter what the big streamers say, chatting and driving is dangerous. I'm just kidding, I don't know what the big streamers say. But we're gonna go back up here. We're going to turn around in the field, and then we're gonna see if we can. Oh, that's gonna be kind of a painful course to make, but would we expect anything less from a BigSky stream? We don't do anything easily here, do we? All right. Hopefully neighbor George won't mind if we spin around in his field here. Doesn't look like it's planted, we hope. Fingers crossed. All right, let's make sure we get lined up on the right side here. And let's see what sort of a general mess we can make. So I think that is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna start recording here. Hello, Vince. Nice to meet you. Appreciate you stopping in. I see a whole 3-car pileup up there, which means the combine is stuck in the fence. So Pro Farmer is exactly right. We should do 2 headlands every time, which we will do in the future. All right, so we're going to call this one north, because hopefully this field gets all put into one. Hey, Mr. Chad, CW Farms is here as well. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping in. Vince is here. Vince is new. Haven't seen you in before. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. I don't know how well this is going to work. This is going to be... I'm going to go this one. That one did that. Did that get... Oh, no, oh, no, goodness, no, we don't want to do that. We'll do there, to there, and there, to there. There we go. Okay. Hopefully nothing gets hung up on the... Hopefully nothing gets hung up. So we're going to change this to just drive to, and we're going to go to north. Awesome. We'll see how this goes. You never know. You never know. All right. That is absolutely correct, Thundery. That is absolutely correct. Let me get this mess sorted here. Oh, don't drive into the fence. Alright. And rid of this stuff, rid of this stuff. Sweet. Alright. Yep. Yep. That is correct. Dirt and Chad are streaming as well. I like to think of us, and this is just self-proclaimed, I've not discussed this with any of these guys at all in any way, shape, fashion, or form. I like to think of us as a large concert. I'm warming you guys up, and I'll hand you off to Dirt. Dirt will keep you guys going and hand you off to Chad, and we've just got a giant Farm Sim concert on Sunday mornings. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. I appreciated your stream the other day where we were talking YouTube there. I wasn't able to pop in, but I was lurking in the background. So absolutely, Pro Farmer. Appreciate you joining us, and have a good day, and we hope to see you again sometime soon. So, did I not pick up this outside? Oh, no, I didn't finish this outside round, because this was... Oh, oy vey. Oh, Vanessa and Matt are going trucking tonight. That could be fun. Faber Farman still hanging out with us here. So now, we will just take this and work backwards, although we are almost full here. So, and yes, Chad, the old gleaner is dirty. That is for sure. Picking up right where our good friend McKenzo normally would be, giving me a hard time about the cleanliness of my equipment. I love it. Yeah. Note to self, 2 headlands next time. That is for sure. So, alright. We're going to be full. Alright, there we go. Close enough. Let's jump over here, see if we can get this old crate out of the woods here. Now we are going to have to drive over some windrows here because this thing does not turn very sharp. I have just made a genuine mess of this field here, haven't I? I have got uncombined windrows laying all over. Holy cow. Holy cow. We're gonna have to clean this up. This is unacceptable, BigSky. Come on. Oh. him. We're going to need a little course set up for him here eventually, but we won't worry about that right now. Back in the cab. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can clean up the quality of this stream here a little bit, shall we? All right, let's see. I'm a little behind here from doing the running around. Let me catch up with you guys here. We did talk about Matt and Vanessa maybe doing ATS tonight. Sounds like we got a little cloak and dagger stuff going on here. Matt, Vanessa, and Chad. I'm picking up what you people are putting down. I'm seeing it. So, for your first ATS stream, absolutely. Absolutely, Vanessa. That is another game that I want to get into, but I just am, like Pro Farmer said earlier, Farm Sim is life. I'm just so into this game right now that I don't want to devote any time to playing anything else but this. So this is my jam. This is my go-to game right here. So, all right. Appreciate those moderators throwing out those links for me. Very much appreciated. If you're new to the stream, be sure to check out some of these links these guys are posting in there. There's some excellent creators out there. Everybody's got their own little twist, their own little tweak on how they play, and that is what makes this community in this game so great, is that there is literally something for just about everyone. So you are correct, Thundry. This is Edgewater. That is correct. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally. And like I said, I should have thrown that second headland on there. Gives these big machines a better chance to turn around, but I did not do that today because I actually had the course set up from last week when I was messing with it. So I don't know who's after Chad, Vanessa. And now I'm just out here randomly grabbing windrows because that's what this stream has turned into, just a random windrow grab. So well, I know, Vanessa, I don't really invite anybody to do farming with me, so because I'll be brutally honest, I'm not 100% sure exactly how to get that all set up. So I think I have the basics. I'm just not sure how all of that all goes together. So right at this point in time in my life as a streamer, I have hard enough time getting myself set up and going, and trying to manage a couple other folks in the stream. We'll see. I'd love to jump on and play with a bunch of folks, especially if we could get a big old massive potato harvest going with some harvesters and some truckers and everything. I think that would be an absolute riot. But so okay. Well, I will do a little bit of looking into that, Vanessa, and we will see what happens in the future. So, all right. Exactly, Thundery. That is a big part of it as well. So, I mean, she is part of the wrench crew, so, trust you guys, just kidding. Just kidding, you guys. Oh boy, now I just went and stuck my big old size 13s in my mouth again. Ooh. So, no, you guys are doing a great job. You guys are doing a great job. I just have a lot on the old plate, so getting a multiplayer up is just not high on that list. So Vanessa was one of the first, absolutely. All right. This one out of the way, then we can go up and get started on that other bigger part of the field, unless we come over here and do all these goofy rows. We'll do that. Because after all, the whole stream is just turned into madness right now. I don't even know what's going on. So, yeah. Yes, Vanessa, I do. So, but you know what they say about a man with big feet. Large shoes. Got all of you with that one, didn't I? No? None of you? None of you? And suddenly there is crickets in chat. Either that or everybody has now sprayed most of whatever lovely morning beverage they were enjoying all over their computer screens or phone screens or whatever they're watching on. Sorry, Vanessa. Oh, Thundery, you get my humor. I love it. Oh. Oh, that was perfect, man. Oh. Oh, this is what it's about right here for this hobby of ours that we call farming and streaming. So I suppose absolutely, Stream Elements, that is a great idea. If you folks haven't, I know you're all seasoned veterans of this game, so you've all left a like on your way in. But if you haven't, now is a perfect opportunity to take a quick break, leave us a like, helps support the channel, gets the name out there, gets the content out there. Happy to report, I have seen the results of that as the channel is growing slowly but steadily. I believe when I started this morning, I was at 174. So appreciate all of you guys and all of your support, letting me hang out in your streams, and supporting me, spreading the word about me in your streams. So yep, Dirt was here early as well. So I can still remember Dirt. It was kind of funny. I have to share this with you. It was totally by accident, random, that I found your stream. It was actually, believe it or not, I found you on Twitch, and that was probably the first time in goodness, I don't know how long, probably a couple of years that I'd even opened the Twitch app on my phone, and I was just surfing through, who was streaming Farm Sim. I'm like, Dirt Farmer, check this guy out. So I dropped in, and you were live streaming when you were seeding winter wheat last fall. But it was the Farm Sim angle that caught my eye, and man, that was what, October-ish? So yeah, that's how I stumbled across you, and then that led me to the rest of you fine folks. So Did I pick up another? Thank you, Thunder. I appreciate the info there. So, yep, that is exactly that's exactly it. Oh, ooh, easy there, Vanessa. Careful. Exactly, Thunder. So, but, and then yeah, we actually Dirt Farmer and I got to meet last January at the farm show. So always cool to meet folks in person. So we will definitely. What'd you say the hotspot was? The Max? Is that the hotspot there where we got to go next year? So. Yep. Exactly. Ugh. Hoping the coffee fairy comes along and just magically refills my cup. Me too, Thundery. Me too. Now, Vanessa, he's just a quick plane ride away. I mean, you know, he's not too far away. Hop on a plane. You can be up in the Nordic Icelands of northern Montana. Be there in no time. Be or a nice little road trip for you and Matt. You know, see the country. Be sure to pack your heavy coat because it's still winter here, apparently. Max Casino and Sports Bar. That's right. That is where it's at. So we that's where we were at after the grain growers in December, right before Christmas. So we had a good time there at the grain growers convention. So yes, you absolutely can, Thundery. That is for sure and for certain. And they don't have terrible food there either. It's pretty good. So, and then if things get real Western, we can take everybody to the Montana treasure that is the Sip and Dip. Yes, I think this is the way we're going to go to finish this baby up. All right. We are, goodness, we're almost full again. I think we got just enough to get a couple of these little short rows here. Yep, exactly. You got to go there at least once just to say you've been. So, although it's not quite the same since Piano Pat is gone. But. And as crazy as it was, I don't know if any of you follow on social media. There's a social media person out there, the Farm Babe. She was actually hanging out at the Sip and Dip when we were there one night at during Maggie. We went down there because my coworker's boyfriend at the time was now her fiance. So kudos to them. But he had never been, so we, obviously had to take him down there, and just randomly, like, there she was, just hanging out at the Sip and Dip. So it's kind of interesting to meet her for sure. She's kind of an interesting person to sit and chat with over a few drinks. So. Oh, right there. We are full right there. So we're actually going to back up a little bit. And I think going around this way is going to be, goodness, this thing backs up slow. We're going to set our semi off. We'll go fill him up. We'll unload the combine, fill the semi, get everything set up and rolling there. Oh, and we can't forget this one little strip down there. Excuse me. All right. Okay, interesting, Thunder. I'm not that familiar with 82 Studios stuff, so I'm interested in his, what was it? The snowplow one, Winterwolf, is that what it was? Kind of be interested to get that for this map in the winter, because I understand, I haven't experienced it yet, but I understand the snow is pretty intense here in the winter, so. All right. So I throw coffee all over myself. Let's. Oh goodness, I did too. Got it all over my shirt. Man, I love it. Okay. We are going to set up a course. No, auto drive course here. So we're going to need to. We'll have to fix that one. We can do that for sure. I want to drive very, very carefully here. And this is going to be north unload. And there won't always be a straw bale laying there, so we're just make this a big giant loop. We'll have to create a huge opening here when we open this field the next time. That's alright. Oh, and we forgot to put in our waypoint. Salamander. Okay, this is where I usually get into trouble with auto drive. There we go. Okay, let's jump over to the truck. Right, Thundery? Right? I'm starting to get the shakes here a little bit. So, okay, we are going to change this to an unload course. We want to load at the north, unload at the home. Home bins unload is where we want to go, and we're going to be hauling flax. think we can get rid of that one there. We're going to tarp and tarp. That one should be full. So I think if I start this, it should stay. Which it did. Perfect. Alright. Now. Ugh. This versatile Delta track is sure dirty too. Man living. Okay. I think that should fill him up to take off. Yep. Okay. So let's open this back up. Let's set our weight point over here. Okay. North weight. Now, that just dawned on me. I highly doubt this is going to work because we've got the grass strip there. We want north weight and north unload there. And he's going to be upset because there's no... I gotta show you guys this, my nice little Oliver yard tractor here. Little Super 88. That was kind of a fun one to find. Just book around the yard. I'm looking for a little blade for it so we can maybe do a little bit of snow removal. Hey, look at there. Truck is just a trucking. Alright, what are we at here? Just about 8 o'clock. Perfect. So let's fire this guy up, fold the pipe in, and we're going to change this to north weight. So we've got the same one there. Fire it up, jump back in cab, and away. And away and away we go. Coffee is gone, so my shirt should be safe for now on. I believe I do have a couple of rows up here to get. Do-do. This really is, for me, the best of both worlds, because I love running combine. Okay, sounds good, Thundery. Appreciate the support, appreciate the moderating, appreciate most of the laughs. You have yourself a good day, enjoy your volunteering, and we will catch you on the next one. Alright. Apparently that last little bit of coffee is going to try to kill me yet today. Yeah. Okay, so let's get over here. I don't think there was many more rows here to pick up. A couple down there in the point, and then we can get back to the big part of the field. Alright. So there's just this pass left, and then we can get out to the midst of the field now. Oh, do I have something? I do. I think that auger is in the way down at the main farm, and that is why our semi is stuck. So we will have to risk course play and combining again while I go sort that out. There is going to be a lot to bale here. And lots of funky corners. I don't know how fun that's going to be with the old articulated on the baler. But we shall see. And we're just going to go out this way. Let's see if we can. There we go. Now, what are the chances that I... Apparently, they are that good, because I did pick the right direction. That never happens. See, told you, augers in the way all over the place here. Okay, we need to jump out. And first thing we need to do is fire up this one. And see if we can. Oh, we got all sorts of things going on. Oofda. Okay, so he should be out of there, out of the way for that one. Okay. Apparently my driver's in a hurry. Jeez Louise. Oh, tell you what. These hired workers, man, just gotta be careful. Alright, let's get this old slow boat out of the way here. And let's see. Why does it not unload that one? That kind of upsets me. I wonder if we gotta have that one selected. Anyway. We'll see if this works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. If the thing takes off like a... Get emptied? It did. Okay, let's see if it catches this back one. Nope, sure didn't. Okay. To get out of the trees here to see something. There we go. Not the perfect angle, but it will work. Alright. Let's get backed up to the other hopper. Now, say that one point should be far enough ahead there. Okay. Hey, look at there. We're not even... We're not even combining anything. Oh, BigSky, BigSky. What have you done? I suppose I should just take over and finish this myself because Of course, play doesn't know where we've been or where we're going or anything. So we better just take care of this one ourselves. Oh, goodness. I tell ya. That I can't even blame that one on hired workers or anything, because that was just my total oops of a setup. So what can you do? What can you do? Alrighty. And we can get an auto save here. All those rows are done. Next one here is us. There we go. So I think we are going to get going to be able to get this field wrapped up for sure. Hopefully we can do a little bit of baling. Like I said, I was not planning on having to drive the swather for so much of this, so that kind of killed my efficiency. We don't have that much left. One, two, three, four, about 5 or 6 rows left. And I'll bet that does not fit on the combine, so that is good. Next, we'll travel even further north to our lentils. And that, I don't know if we're even going to take the cart up there, because those lentils do not yield real well. They pay nice, but they don't yield real well. So we might just go up there with the combine, and I think, if I remember correctly, oh, that's the other thing, we can get our new header trailer out too. The Demco header trailer is released, so that's nice. What I haven't figured out is how to pull a header trailer and have bushel plus on here. That might be something we have to work on. So. And one thing we might do. Good morning, Charles. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping in to hang out with us. I kind of want to try some corn, just because. Might try to lease a little field and do some corn next season. So. Yeah, so we just got those. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 rows left. So I think that will. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to unload one more time, which is a. You guys can't see me. Good problem to have. we'll go outside here a little bit so everybody can enjoy the dirty gleaner. So, I'm just enjoying the great mod that this gleaner is. I'm super excited to see the progress on Sid modding's gleaner. It's going to be neat to see his quality come into a mod and see his gleaner when it comes out. So 80% full. Let's throw out a auger and see if we can coax the machine up here. Oh, we can. We can. All right. So we can call him up here. We'll see how it goes. Holy smokes, he's moving too. I think to avoid some real major problems, we're gonna stop and unload. Did you make enough for everybody, Vanessa? I'm kind of hungry. I like some French toast. Okay, he's doing his big old loop. Wish I could do something to change how tight he turns. Because that's just, come on. We might have to revisit our cart idea. And I have a great idea, I just don't know how I can make it pencil financially. We will see. See if we go with a little bit smaller cart, who's got to make a few more runs, but we can get a little bit better performance out of the deal. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Love being the combine operator who just sits there waiting for the cart. Now, we're going to wait until got about 10% left in. See, that's my problem, is that he won't follow me. Don't yike that. Because I really want to be able to unload on the go, but I can't. Oh, and now he's going to sit there too. In with the good non-courseplay air, out with the bad courseplay air. Okay. Got that now. I believe if I put this out, I can coax him over here off of that row. I think I can coax him just to follow me around. But of course, he's going to try to do that tight turn. Although I suppose for harvest, I could lease a tractor to run on the grain cart. That's the problem, is our combine season is so long. It'll be a long lease. It'll be expensive. Now he's going to run right into us. That's great. Oh, these guys are giving me a headache. Oh, the joys. Now that I think I've got him out of the way, we're going to put the pipe in. We're going to stop him from going anywhere and see what happens. That's probably not going to work either, but guy can always try. Well, here we have it, folks. The row we have been looking for all morning. The final row of our flax, I think. I don't think I forgot any anywhere else. So, and we still have some time. Still have a bunch of you fine folks hanging out in here with me, so we might just start on a little bit of baling. Get the combine and the cart out of the way. And I think I know how I can maximize the efficiency. We're going to pick up. Done here. Turn that off. Jump outside. Yep, we turned too short with the grain cart. We're going to pull the auger out. And we're going to see if we can coax this versatile and grain cart along behind us over to the truck. We're just going to stay in a nice straight line here till we get over to here. We're going to turn here like so. Yeah, this works well. No. He's not coming anymore. Come on. Come on, little versatile. Come on. To call him again. No, nothing. Gotta be careful with my whistling, otherwise my dogs will come barreling in the studio here. Alright. We can actually go fold that pipe in there. And we will call it there. We'll shut this guy off of our auto drive, but we'll fire him up, take the tarp off, fold out the auger, get him unloaded. And this is a fair bit of... we should have enough in here to get... Didn't even get to try out our course. Okay. We're going to change his auto drive here. He's just going to drive and unload at the home bins. There we go. He's headed out. We'll make sure that this is shut off. Chat definitely did slow down, didn't it, Vanessa? I noticed that too. So you guys were hopping there for a while. That was great. All right. Let this old girl warm up here a bit. Chad's a-lurking. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pleasant View. Welcome in, sir. I'm going to see if we can do some bailing with an old versatile here. How are you, sir? Welcome in. Glad you could join us. We're going to bale up our flax straw here. A little bit of a challenge bailing with that big old hood out there, but we'll make her work. Hopefully the green doesn't goof us up too much. We are all lurking. That is right. Pleasant View, that is right. Appreciate that, Pleasant View. Appreciate that a lot, sir. Always good to have you in here, regardless of how long it is. Oh, and I did forget that little one. You guys were supposed to remind me of that little bit there. Oh, well. Oh, and there's a bunch of little bits there. We'll have to figure that out there, won't we? That's awesome, Pleasant View. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. It's pretty cool. Curious how big these bales are getting. Fairly good size. Oh, see, that's what happens trying to bale these super duper tight corners with the articulated is you gotta do a lot of driving. You gotta anticipate. I did just have a good idea. Where's Thundery? I'm thinking again. Sweet, you reached the bins. I believe Vanessa Pleasant View has a page. I think it's an itch.io page where his mods are. He's got a couple of fantastic older gleaners and a whole bunch of Alice Chalmers stuff on his page. And I'm pretty sure it's a itch.io page. But yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of older stuff. Keep my eye on his page and a couple of other ones. One thing that is missing for me, this is just me, is a good older 80s style air seeder.
like a, I don't know, say like a flexi coil or something like that. Even an old IH 5800. So there you go. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate you, sir. I thank Chad, and Siri says no problem. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to shut that off on the iPad, because that's about the third time it's done that this morning. So. But yeah, kind of an older 80s or 90s air seeder would be, and a guy could do kind of an old school farm on this map, which I think would be really cool. So. Oh, easy, easy. Sorry. My simple-mindedness here has all of my concentration on driving and doing the best I can here. I'm not ignoring you guys out there in chat. I'm just... $1,000 wage payment. Who's getting paid? I'm not getting paid. Hired workers getting paid? Man, a living. Those guys are expensive. Oof. Oh, and now we're skipping a whole bunch over here. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, this is going to be a tough one here. And we're going to have to come back and clean that up. Oh, easy. Easy. So don't worry. The little trickle of smoke you see on the screen is just my steering wheel overheating from all this turning. Better take a couple of straight rows, give it a chance to breathe. So, back on the subject of April Fools. My parents are avid campers. They've got their fifth wheel, and they one of the things they do is they like to go out and just, you know, on a Forest Service road up in the mountains or a logging road, and just park totally off the grid. You know, no phones, no nothing. Just, you know, a couple of days, 2-3 days. And the big thing with RVing and camping is water management, and then obviously the processed water and food, shall we say, to keep it a somewhat clean stream. And I found an April Fool's thing yesterday that I sent to my dad, and he has since saw it, and he recently, about a year ago or so, got his first iPhone, and so he's big into sending me gifts now in response to stuff that I send him. So he just sent me his response to what I sent him yesterday, It was a picture of a new RV tool or gadget that must have. It's the fecal filter, and it's a total joke, but they have it where it's hooked up to the black water on your RV, and then it filters it out and goes into your freshwater tank. And it was this big joke because that's the whole big thing with RVers. And so he just sent me his reply to that, and it's hysterical. So it's great to see my dad getting into this technology stuff, and he loves it when his my kids come over because they always show him more stuff to do on his iPhone. So it's pretty cool. Now, Vanessa, it's only polite if you brought enough for everyone. We talked about this earlier. So, go ahead and throw some in a box, message you my address, and I'll enjoy it Thursday. That's not going to be a corner we can make. None of these are corners we can make. We are just spinning in circles. Oh, no worries, Vanessa. You were busy making French toast, so you're not too far behind. All right, we are I'm not doing the best job here. There's a lot that's going to get left out in the field here. We're getting the vast majority of it. I think we may have to make some minor changes to our lineup here for next baling season. But for right now, this old versatile handles are pretty well. Plenty of power. It just gets a little squirrely on the turns sometimes. Ooh, and this turn is going to be a bad one. Try to line up kind of on the outside of it there. I'm not too good at the whole sharp turns with this baby. And she does struggle on the little hills a little bit. And there's every once in a while a bale laying in the way. So hoping we can just kind of nudge it out of the way. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Excuse me. Coffee is still trying to come back and kill me, I think. That's right. Look at the deer run away from the mighty power of this versatile. Run, deer, run. Ooh. Okay, that's not half bad for that little run right there. Woofda. Okay. Let's finish this outside round. This little portion of the field that I did myself did get two headlands. That does make life just a skosh easier. So I've discovered a little trick for myself here, is to try to keep that hitch point above the windrow, and that will help us get the most picked up. Sounds good, Vanessa. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate the support. You have yourself a good day. Enjoy that French toast. We will see you on the next one. That's why. Alright, this is... there we go. See, there was something goofy with how I had my screens set up all morning. I couldn't figure out what it was. And then just now I noticed I had my OBS down way further than I usually do, so I couldn't see the timer. So... we're going to go a little while yet, see how much of this we can get baled up. Even speed up the time just a skosh. Although actually, before I get too far into doing that, I should check and make sure we're not going to goof up our lentils here. Ooh, we have to have them harvested by the end of September. And we are the 2nd of September. How many day seasons am I on? I think I'm 4. Yep. Okay. So we got a couple of days yet. So we are okay. Mr. DJ's Club, welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing well. Went back, watched a few back episodes of the organic challenge you're doing. Those are pretty cool. Enjoying those. Let's get her. There we go. Yeah, there. Alright. We are going to have a fair few bit of bales to come and pick up here, aren't we? Doop-a-doo. Yeah, that one was terrible. We can get a little more out of that one. Alright, how is Mr. DJ this morning? What are you up to on this fine Sunday? Sunday fun day. Sunday farming day. Yeah. We'll stick to farming Fridays. Alright, bird's eye view is going to make everybody sick, including me.
So, cleaning and doing a little trucking. Very nice, very nice. All right. I think, dare we go in cab for some of these longer straight rows? I think we dare. Julian F. did such a great job with this old tractor. I don't mind doing some in-cab work with it. So, alrighty. The handles rattle. You can hear the cab kind of rattling. It's just a nice mod. We are going to skip a row here because it is going to make those corners just a little bit easier for us on the old articulated here. So. We might have to jump out, figure out which way we're going here. There we go. We'll get all these painful short rows out of the way. Just take a peek here. Hopefully we don't hit the bale. There's the one we're looking for. There we go. Find our next one here. Yeah. These short rows won't be too bad. I would have preferred Courseplay cut this in a different direction, but I digress. Courseplay is only as smart as the guy programming it. It's me. I'm the guy that programmed it. I think we can make that one. Ooh, it'll be close. Hear those U-joints on the baler grinding. Hey, Sim guy. Welcome in, sir. Glad you could join us for a little bit. How are you doing? We're going to make this corner real wide and go way out. I just had a great thought for something I can do next stream. Bing! Get a lease a tractor to do a little bit of plowing, plow some of these fields together, and help with our baling and stacking. Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do. Oh, that's right, you were working all weekend, weren't you? Let's see if we can... I'm glad you could pop in a minute and join us. Hopefully you're not too tired from work. Alright. Just a couple of these short rows, that wasn't even that painful. Sorry, Sim guy, I'm a little behind here. You're gonna chill, no energy to stream or play Farm Sim. Hoofda. That must have been a rough one for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I will be the first one to admit these short rows went way faster than I thought they would. And we're going to take a little bit different angle here. Perfect. Look at there. Didn't have too much of a lesson today, Sim guy. We were just cutting flax. So we got everything swathed. The lesson we did learn, however, is that when you use courseplay, it is always best to do 2 headlands, not just 1. Because we spent part of the stream getting the swather out of the fence a lot of the time. So this is going to be a tight corner, which I don't like doing, but it has to be done this time. So other than that, it's been a pretty good stream. Didn't fight too much with our courseplay workers or our hard workers. Right at the end there, or at the end of harvest, we did have a bit of an issue with the grain cart running into us. So I'm sure you'll see that again somewhere along the line. But not too much of a lesson today, just farming, streaming, hanging out, drinking coffee, which my coffee's gone, so I'm not drinking that anymore either. So I'm gonna have to make big corners on here no matter what, because one 40-foot headland is not enough to turn this big dog around. But that's okay. That is okay.
Yep, the old 935 Versatile Julian F. Modding is, this is his hard work here. So I believe it's available on the Mod Hub, but I'm not 100% certain. So Mod Hub for all platforms. Thank you so much, Chad. Appreciate that. I suppose I do have to get a little bit better if I'm going to be using all these great mods at giving credit where credit is due. There we go. Try saying that 5 times fast. Not a whole lot. Was incredibly popular in the 80s and 90s. Kind of went away in popularity for a little while. It was still there, it just wasn't very popular. And in the last few years, at least in this area out here in Montana, it has made a pretty strong comeback, partly due to the Cummins engines that's in them. A good quality engine with a lot of reliability and a very vast parts network. So if you need any engine parts, Cummins has a pretty broad Cummins network, making parts fairly easy to get when you need them. But I was out on a farm late last spring correction, it was last fall. They were doing winter wheat. That had 2 of them. 2 of the older, they were a series newer than this one. This is going to be kind of an interesting corner here. I wasn't really paying attention. We're just going on this one now. I don't remember if I have them. They were more this style here. The 2012 to 2016 edition. So, in fact, right here, this is the one they had. So, right now, from what I understand, ones of like this vintage, this era here, are not, there's not a whole lot of them around. Most of them are going to be like a restoration project or a show tractor. They're not going to be the main workhorse on the farm anymore. So, but there we go. But the inside of this one is what's a big thing for me. You can see as we're bumping through the field there, the control handles for the hydraulics and everything are rattling like crazy, bouncing around in there. And when we go from a complete stop, it takes a little while to work its way up through the gears and the transmission. So that is what I know about Versatile and the mods. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Versatile is a Canadian company. I'm gonna be not gonna say that with a whole heap of confidence. So and you can kind of hear, if I be quiet, you can kind of hear in the background the cab kind of bouncing around. So I'll be quiet here a minute. It's a very subtle noise, but you can kind of hear that cab bouncing around. Back close to some more short rows here. We have that whole other field yet to bale, but we might wait for that. Don't know if we'll quite get to that one today. Yeah, this dirt's going to be going here in about 10 minutes or so, a little more. We don't want to go over top him too much, if at all. Goodness. I'm thinking, I think we might be able to just wrap this baby up. What do you guys think? Dirt Farmer Live. There you go. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it, sir. Definitely head over and check Dirt Farmer out. Do you know what map he's going to be on this morning, Chad? Oh, yeah, here's that little stretch of windrow we forgot to pick up. Because the grain cart was in our way. I might just have to run the old gleaner up here after the stream and pick those pieces up. That's probably a bushel or 7 that we left laying there, so flax is worth a fair bit, probably worth a piece of fuel and time to come up here. Bump bumpity bump womp bam bam. Tutti frutti. Alright, just a couple of 3-4 passes here. That should bring us right up close to the 9 o'clock hour here in Montana. the shadows created by that relight. Hey, is that just 2 left? I think it is. I think it is. Well, we still got the whole other field on the other side of the draw there, but cool. Alrighty, guys. That is going to bring us real close to wrapping up here. I think we'll just go that way. That'll work. And there is an entrance right there. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to start wrapping this baby up, guys. If you want to jump over and join Mr. Dirt Farmer's stream, please do so. Tell him hi from Big Sky Farms. I'll be jumping in there after a little bit. Thank you guys so much for your support, for hanging out with me this morning. It always gets my week off to a great start when we can stream and hang out, chit chat and whatnot. So we've got a little bit more farming to do up here in Edgewater, so stay tuned for next Sunday for sure. And we've got hopefully Tuesday night and Thursday night this week work schedule to be determined. So we will see what we can do there. But thank you all so much for joining in. I appreciate you hanging out with us, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you.